Hey, Stephen A. Smith, I see you did a show about 4 or 5 days ago on the Stephen A. Smith show. I see you had a lawyer on to discuss what's going on with the NBA, the betting scandal. And I think he broke it down a lot more clearer. So you know that had nothing to do with the president. And you owe him an apology because you went full on that it was the president. Like, come on, Stephen A. It's deeper than that. And then this is another thing I want to say, Stephen A. Smith. You said that you still have full support for the commissioner. And I disagree with that. That's your opinion to say that. But he did an investigation on the player that's been indicted by the FBI now. And they found nothing wrong. So that lets me know they didn't do a thorough investigation. And from my understanding, they didn't even reach back out to the NBA. So they also put the Heat in a bad situation because I don't know how they're going to, he's not playing. I don't know if they're going to let them bring in another person or whatever, but it's still a waste of time. Somebody else could have been in that position, practicing with the team, all these things. So the commissioner did not do a good job. So Stephen A., I don't wish jail on anyone, but I have a real problem when you cross your friends up. These people use their stature, their friends. They say Kevin Garnett is even caught up in it. Tyronn Lue played at the game. Didn't say they did anything wrong, but they played at these games. And we know now, based off the paperwork, that these were rigged games. So if anybody crossed their friend up for money, who's to say what else they would do? And then when some of these people couldn't pay back the money, they want to go after them. It's one thing to cheat somebody, but if you cheat somebody and you got some money, don't push the issue. And that's the thing in court. So Stephen A., you're well off track on this. I'm not gonna call you any names or anything, but you owe people an apology, and you have to put yourself in them people's shoes. Like if one of my partners hit me up and like, man, come on, come through here. It's just gonna be a little, a little event, whatever. And then next thing I know, I'm up out of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Of course I'm gonna be mad. And then come to find out, it was all a setup. Man, come on. Yeah, you owe Trump an apology. But it's your boy GTO, Fast with GTO. Yeah.